Hey everybody, welcome back to my Frosty's Kitchen YouTube channel. In today's really fun video, we're going to make some really fun Christmas cookies. So let's go over the ingredients. 125 grams of salted butter, 125 grams of all-purpose flour, 63 grams of cornstarch, 13 grams of icing sugar, and our last ingredient, 50 grams of white granulated sugar. So those are the ingredients. Let's get started. What's great about this recipe is we can put all of our ingredients into our bowl, one shot, and then mix it together. I'm going to get in all of my flour, my white granulated sugar, my cornstarch, that's good, icing sugar. And icing sugar is also called powdered sugar or confectioner sugar. And then my salted butter. And that's it. I'm going to get this set up on my stand mixer and I'll be back in 1 second. So I've got my bowl installed on my mixer. This is a brand new stand mixer. This is the Craftsman KM50. If you want information about this mixer, I'll put it down underneath the video in the description box. Close down the mixer, and then speed number 1, just to get this moving. And now all we have to do is just mix this until it comes together. Okay, that's about 1 minute of mixing, and you can see how nice that whole thing has come together. Oh, that looks really good. So there is our really nice batter. Just show you how nice this comes out. Look at that. Clean out your bowl. And we are ready for the next step. Look at this. Oh, this is so nice. I'm going to get a little flour on top of my dough and just give it a little bit of a roll. So just roll it out as thin or as thick as you wish for your cookies. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I like that thickness. I've got a bunch of really nice cookie cutters here. I'm just going to choose a few. So there's a Christmas tree. I'm just going to dip that in my flour. Nice little cut. But what's fun about this set, it has a little plunger on the top here, so just get a little bit of flour so it doesn't stick, and then you just get it in there and just give it a little bit of a push, and it's gonna do a really nice imprint on the top of that cookie. Like that. And check this out. I'm gonna get my tray. Look at that. And this recipe keeps that design perfectly after baking. Let's do another one. A little gingerbread character will go in here. A little bit of a push. We'll grab our top. Just a little bit of flour. And then right in there. And if you have children, this is super fun to do during the holidays. Okay, scoop it up onto your tray. A little push. And there we go. Look at that. You can find these cookie cutters, many different types of them, on Amazon. That's where I got mine. And there's our snowflake. How cute are these? I've got a little Santa here. Let's get him on there. A little bit of a push. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? And there is Santa. So I'm going to continue on, and I'll be back in a bit. I love the little gingerbread little character here. So I'm going to scoop that up and get him on. Get our little top. I've zoomed in a little bit, so hopefully you can see this a little bit better. And then I'm just going to get it in there. Give it a little bit of a push. I want to make sure the imprint is on there correctly. And then I'm just going to lift up a little bit. And then lift this up. And look at that. There's a little bit of a technique to it. Now I've decided to put them on there first and then do the little stamp. Get that on there. And they have these stamps. There are so many vendors that are selling these on Amazon, and not just for Christmas. There's all kinds of holidays and just general themes as well. So check Amazon for those. They're not too expensive either. Give a little bit of a push. Just lock that in. And of course, the more people you have doing these, the faster it's going to be. With one person, it takes a little bit of time, but in the end, they are worth it. I just came back because I just wanted to show you a different technique. You can just load up all of your cookie cutters and get them all ready to go, and then you can move them over. And I've got a traditional shortbread cookie cutter that I really love during the Christmas season. That one is super nice. I'll show you that in a bit. Hey everybody, I have finished all of my shortbread cookies, and they look really nice. So here are the two traditional shortbread that I did, and then all of the other ones are with those little plunger style cutters. The traditional ones here, this is the little cookie cutter that I used. Little crinkle cut. It makes a really nice shortbread cookie. So now I'm going to pop these into my 325 degree Fahrenheit oven, which is 163 degrees Celsius. And I'm going to bake them for about 25 minutes. Hey everybody, I am back, and I baked all of my cookies for exactly 25 minutes in my 325 degree Fahrenheit oven, which is 163 degrees Celsius. It smells amazing in here. I wish you could be here. So the first thing you're going to notice is that all of them have kept their shape. If you look at the little Santa here, you can see absolutely perfect. And then look at this star. This is from a different set. This is from a more of a professional plunger set. I just wanted to try it for fun in this little batch here. And even this super crisp on those little outlines of the snowflake. Anyway, let's go in for a little bite and finish off our video. So I'm going to grab my little snowflake. Look at that. Oh, perfectly done. And let's try this out. Hear that nice little snap? And very, very crumbly. That is exactly what you're looking for in a shortbread. These are also, by the way, called butter cookies because of their high butter content. So I'm going in for a bite. Can't wait any longer. These are just magical. That buttery flavor and that crumble, and they just melt in your mouth. So good. One thing I wanted to mention is that if you don't want to use cookie cutters, you can just take this whole dough and you can roll it into 1 or 2 logs and then just slice it into coins and then just bake it exactly like I did today. And this dough freezes very well. So if you have company coming over, you can make this recipe in advance and just keep it in the freezer. Bring it out about 20 minutes before you want to slice them up into coins, put them on your tray and bake, and there you go, fresh cookies. So that's it for this really fun video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you wish. That's it, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm going in for another bite. Look at that. Oh, really, really nice. Those are amazing. Yum.